From the West Coast to Missouri's land, we built this life with our own two hands. Cattle, goats, and donkeys too. Horses and llamas, we're a farm that grew. Chickens clucking, dogs running free. This is the place we're meant to be. Let the singing begin, we're the owners now. Through the ups and downs, we make it somehow. The good, the bad, the pretty, the pain. These are the golden days we claim. Butler Family Farm is where we win. Let the stinging begin. Sunrise hits, chores on the list. Bowling lanes at night, wood crafts we twist. Jerry's on the porch, Susan's quilting art. Robert's gaming strong, each plays their part. With every day new stories unfold. Living life, it never gets old. Let the singing begin, we're the owners now. Through the ups and downs, we make it somehow. The good, the bad, the pretty, the pain. These are the golden days we claim. Butler Family Farm, it's where we win. Let the singing begin. 18 years and counting, still going strong. Meetups with friends, our journey's long. From San Diego shores to Missouri's hills, we found our home, it gives us thrills. Let the singing begin, we're the owners now. Through the ups and downs, we make it somehow. The good, the bad, the pretty, the pain. These are the golden days we claim. Butler Family Farm, it's where we win. Let the singing begin, we're the owners now. Through the ups and downs, we make it somehow. The good, the bad, the pretty, the pain. These are the golden days we claim. Butler Family Farm, it's where we win. Let the singing begin.
Hello, everyone.
Are you awake?
I am.
I had my normal get up time this morning, but Jerry and Robert had a early wake up call.
Yeah, let's not talk about that.
No, I
yet.
know, but so
Anyway, so Jan was the first one in today. Thank you, Jan.
and shared out our
And then Peaceful Des was here, and then we had Rebecca came in, and then Des said hello, Rebecca. And then we had Linda come in for another time.
Hi, Linda. How are you?
And then we had the Moose came in. And Arlene. Hello, Arlene. Thanks for coming.
It's nice to see you.
And the Moose again. And Jan. And the Moose. And, Fisherman 506 came in. I don't know if he got his package yet or not.
I haven't checked.
So he can let us know if he got it yet.
Yeah,
He's in Canada, so it takes a little while to get things in Canada. And then we had Karen Gadalusi came in. Thank you, Karen. And then we had Lazy Killer. Lazy Killer. Yep. Cool. That's a new name. I haven't seen that one before. Thanks for coming in. And then we had
and
Philbrook come in, and then Scotty come in. And then Beth from BNS Odyssey.
And Neil's in here also.
So Neil's here right there. Thanks,
Hi
Neil.
to both of you.
And then there's Brooke Trout. He's here.
He went fishing.
Yeah, fishing.
He went fishing in Florida, but didn't catch anything.
Oh, that's a bummer. Go down there and don't catch anything.
Well, I think he lives there.
Oh, and then
in Florida.
Let me see. Then we had this. Ann, and then Reverend Joe Jacobs. Welcome in. Thanks for coming in. And then
Jacobson.
Oh, excuse me. I'm sorry. And then hey, Peter. There's Peter. Old Man King Homestead. And then we had King Morgan came in.
Hello. Welcome.
That's a new name too. I haven't seen that one before. Thanks for coming in. And then Troy Sutton.
Hi, Troy.
And then Penny. And I thought it was caught up. Fake me out. And Chris Creations. That's Tiffany's better half. Or her other half. Maybe not a better half, but her other half. And let's see, is that it? Let's see. Oh, no, here's Anthony
Warren.
Warren. Thanks for coming in.
Oh, he saw you with Devil Dog.
Oh,
Devlin.
okay. Well, thanks for coming in.
That was an experience, wasn't it?
And Peterson's Farm of Nashville. Thanks for guys for coming in. And let's see. Oh, Trisha, all right, did that one. I did that one. Did that one. I think I'm getting. No, I think I'm caught up. Hot dang, I'm caught up.
Oh, so Fisherman 506 got it Friday. Sent us an email. Thank you. So he did get.
He got it. He sent us an email.
He said, "Sent you an email. Thank you."
Oh, I didn't see. I maybe it came today. We're a little busy today.
Well, a couple of days actually.
Well, I didn't see it before. I didn't see it on Friday, but it's all right. I'll go back and check for it. It may have went into the spam folder. You know how that stuff is. So let's see. You want to say hello to the members of the channel?
No.
Oh, okay.
No.
Oh, Wanda Henry. Welcome in, Wanda.
Well, hi, Wanda. It's been a while. And then Tucker and I is here.
Oh, Tucker and I
is here.
That's a new channel, too. Welcome in.
Might
Thank you.
YouTuber check, guys. So in our posse, our Wranglers are Belt Loop 29, Just Doing Our Best, Peaceful Des, Heaven's Fire 18, Simply Jan Homestead, Yes I Can Barbecue, Garden State So-and-So, Miss Robin, P&J's Homestead, The Birdhouse People, Resourceful Living Homestead, Cool Thumbnail on Your Rabbitry, Teresa Jukowitz, Farmhands are Kentucky Prepper 5, Pure Okie, Lazy Days Ahead with Lisa and Jesse, Andale Homestead,
The Stock Explorer.
The Stock Explorer, Godwin Honey, The Moose 1829, Derek Fowler 1973, Sweet Acres Koi Farm, Gail Southern Living, Mona did what?
And McKay.
And McKay. Thank you all. We appreciate your membership.
Yes, we do.
And Jerry's got some resin things to get going.
Yes, I do.
We need to stockpile.
I started working on that stuff, and I'm gonna, I have to patch up the molds, and so I started working on those the other night. So, anyways, there is a goal out there, and I'm gonna show you what I'm gonna give away when we hit the 24 more spaces on the wheel. But it's going to be a pen and pencil set with the last of these boxes with the original logo.
Butler Family Farm logo.
This will be going away, and the pen set that's inside of it is a maple pens, and the pencil and pen set
with the box.
With the box.
In the box, the logo is lasered onto the box.
Right. So that's what's going to go when we have the last 24 spaces taken up on the wheel.
And we'll just keep filling posting it until it gets filled up, right?
Yep. Well, just keep posting until we get filled. We have 26 spaces right now filled up, and we need 24 more.
Makes 50.
So, yeah.
So
anyway, hey, this is T with a T. Welcome in. Thanks for coming. And then there's oodles and koodles of crafts. Easy for me to say. Welcome in, guys. Thank you for coming. So, well, Quinn just took up 25 spots.
You skipped over my comment. Love the maple pen. It's beautiful.
Oh, who said that?
Brook Trout one.
Oh.
We both wear glasses and we have to peer over stuff.
Yeah, sometimes. And then Quentin, thanks Quentin very much. That took up 25 spaces. Okay, anyways, Tucker and I. I don't want to miss anybody. Yeah, I don't want to miss anybody. And there's Mrs. T with T talking, saying hello.
Tucker and I. How did you find us, Tucker and I?
It says just sub to your channel and followed IG. Oh,
Instagram.
And their Demoose just did the 10. So now that takes up the spaces. So next week on the wheel, we will have all the names on there, and you guys, if anybody else wants to get on there, they're more than welcome to go ahead and do it.
Because he'll make
I'll make up a bigger wheel, and then we'll give this a spin next week and give that to whoever wins it. So Um,
Next Monday is a federal holiday, but we will be on the air.
it is with holidays.
It's President's Day.
Oh.
It's just a combination. Remember when we were kids, we used to have Washington's birthday off. We had 2 3-day weekends in the month of February. Washington's and Lincoln's birthdays are both in February, and now it's been combined.
Thanks, Quentin. I will. I appreciate it. So,
We'll
thanks,
work it out.
Ann. But I'll work it out for you. So.
Oh, you were on another live. He saw you. Tucker and I saw you on another live.
Oh, okay. I have that one there. Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
And then
That's from
Steph did.
Des. All right.
So anyway, but just to let you know, banks are closed, no mail, but we will be live next Monday night.
Yep.
And if you know,
We don't. We're not a federal holiday people. Anyway.
we are, but we're retired.
Yeah.
So we
So
don't
the only
have
thing about affects us is no mail and no banking. So.
no banking. We could do without the mail.
Yeah. Well,
You know,
I forgot what I was gonna say. Man.
We're getting ready for another polar blast.
Oh, yes, and I don't know if Lisa and Jesse are still alive or not, but if they do come in here, it is Lisa's birthday today, and they're headed home from Alabama. So
Yeah, that was a quick trip.
it was a quick trip. They went there to meet Ginger and Joey to swap some stuff. So, McKay, welcome in, McKay. You love the new goats. Well, we're gonna have a special. Actually 2 special guests tonight in about, I don't know, 10, 15 minutes or so.
Yeah.
That'll
be fine.
And so you guys are going to see 2 special guests tonight. They should be here. There's Devil Dog. I've been here. Oh, he's been here, but he hasn't said anything. Well, welcome in, Devil Dog. Appreciate you coming.
And Virginia and Des says
And Virginia, Des says what?
May I finish?
I'm sorry.
Okay. They say that Lisa and Jesse are still alive.
Oh, okay.
So.
Well, yes, and anyways, they do come in here. Wish them happy, or wish her happy birthday.
Yeah. So I was saying we're getting ready for another polar blast.
Oh, yeah.
Our weather-wise,
They said we're supposed to get snowy mix tomorrow, which we really don't need because the goats do not do good in cold weather like that. But you want to go ahead and start your story today?
I went shopping a couple years ago. We started having goats shortly after Christmas, the first part of January.
Oh, Judge Webb.
And I happened to be wandering around Walmart, blah, blah, blah. Anyway, and I ran across that they were discounting off their small dog sweaters. And I looked at them and I thought, yeah, it'll work. So I bought some and we put them on the baby goats, so they could be, because they were out running around with their moms.
And they kept them warmer.
I thought it did too.
Plus, it kept them from being laying in the wet snow on their own.
Yeah, and I had enough that I could change them out, bring back in the house, wash and dry, and be ready to go later on in the day. So I didn't have to use them last year because we didn't have any baby goats that survived. It was not just weather; it was just, I don't know. It was just weird. Nothing worked. We just didn't have anything. So
you want to see the stuffed badger? Well, I'll show it to you in a minute. Okay.
So
he's dusted, but anyways,
we had the one baby 10 days ago, and I put a sweater on her. It's a little bit big and it's got a hole, and I have to fix it on her every once in a while. And then we had the twin boys a couple days ago, and I put 2 more sweaters on them, and I actually only have 4 sweaters, and then I just didn't have the right sizes. So then
hey Kevin.
Hi Kevin. I had some little t-shirt things, so I've used those as well. Well, I went to look for more sweaters because of this weather coming up, and we're starting to have goat babies.
Yeah, they're coming in handfuls. We had 2 babies yesterday. Three babies yesterday. 3 babies born yesterday.
Yeah.
So we're halfway through. We have 4 mamas out of the 8.
So when I went to Walmart, I've seen them online. I thought, well, I could go down to Walmart and get them. It's a seasonal thing. Dog sweaters are a seasonal item.
But
They
that's a
had
joke.
absolutely
Here it is, the
none.
middle of wintertime when people's dogs and would need sweaters, they're done. They say you have to buy them in the summertime, which makes no sense to me
No.
whatsoever because you don't go and buy a jacket in the middle of the summertime. Go, oh, that's the jacket I want to wear in the wintertime. You wait till it gets cool enough to go. I need a jacket, and then it's too late.
So I also ran over to Tractor Supply. They didn't have any, and just because I stopped at Dollar General, because sometimes you'd be surprised what you could find at Dollar General.
Yeah.
Well, they didn't have any either. So I had already looked online and found a few that were on sale. They were closed out Christmas and whatever, and the goats don't care. I like the colorful ones because then I can see them from the window, and I know which ones and I know which one I put on, who belongs. It helps me know who belongs to who and keep count. So I was good. I was all prepared to do that, and I was sitting here waiting for the live, and I thought, oh, wait a minute. I bet PetSmart has them. So I called up there because that'd be a fun trip up to Joplin this week. I called up there and, oh, yeah. She says, we got smalls and extra smalls. I said, well, how about mediums that fit like, dachshunds or little French bulldog puppies, that kind of thing. And she said, oh, yeah, we've got lots of them. I said, well, just kind of give me a price range. What, how much are they running? And she's, oh, $19.99. I said, well, I appreciate your time. Thank you so much for looking for me.
We can't afford that.
No, not doing that because I really need 10 sweaters.
At least
10 sweaters. So I'm going to punt. I'm going to order some online. I did find in one of my yarn magazines catalogs a pattern. So I'm going to order the pattern in a medium because that's the size I need. When they're born, the right size. It's a little loose.
Yeah, but it gives them room to grow.
But it gives them room to grow in this time period because, we could go 4 weeks with bad weather. So I'm going to start. That's my project for the year. I think it's going to be making some sweaters to, because they get dirty. Get dirty. You got to take them off. Got to have something to switch them out into. And,
Okay, so my me being sick and stuff, for some reason, hey, Peter from Scratch and Beat, welcome in. For some reason, I'm not sleeping very well at night. So I'm going to have to start taking a sleeping pill again. And I hate to do it, but I'm going to start to. But last night, I went to bed at 11 o'clock, 11:30, 12 o'clock, and I laid there, and I tossed, and I turned, and I tossed, and I turned. About 4:30 this morning, I finally fell asleep. But while I was laying there, I was thinking, Bubba was on my mind. And I was, that guy is crazy as heck. And he'd been bugging me about some stuff. And I got to do a video for him. And I've been meaning to do it, just haven't got a chance to do it. And hoodies are like, is it $60? And
they're talking about Carhartt stuff.
Oh, all right.
At Lowe's.
So anyway, so I was thinking about Bubba this morning, and all the stuff that he wants me to do for him. And I said, I think in my mind, I gotta get that done. I'll do that today. Well, I fell asleep at like I said, 4:30, 5 o'clock. Actually, finally fell asleep, and it was like 7:10. Susan,
yeah, it was a little. It was after 7.
Yeah, after 7. Yeah, Susan comes in screaming.
I was not. It was not me.
No, she wasn't screaming. The babies she was carrying were screaming.
Whatever.
And of course, that just shot me right out of the bed. I mean, I just not like the way I like to wake up, but it shot me out of bed. And the 2 black babies were not doing very well. So one of them was, well, let's put it this way: she had 3 feet on banana peels and 1 on in the grave.
And that one was the second one born that the mother was cleaning when I found her. And then as I walked up to her, and this was yesterday.
Hey, look at Virginia says, yeah, Virginia, right. We've seen them for $7 something in Amazon.
Yeah.
So we're going to order a bunch from Amazon.
Yeah.
Anyways, I'm sorry.
She walked off. Mom walked off. And okay, let me back up. I was out at noonish yesterday, letting the chickens out of the yard so they could do their free ranging. And the baby goats have a certain call, a certain sound. And I heard it. And I'm thinking, what the heck? I've already been out there. I already found, we had one baby born in the morning that the mother told me about, and I found her and I got her all sweatered up. And I needed Lee to help me expand my maternity ward.
Which the video came out
And
this
there's
morning of that.
Is it? Okay.
Yeah.
And so I'm listening and I'm looking and I'm looking and I see this. What?
Quentin,
Yeah, that would be scary. And I was looking around over in the goat area because that's where I found the one 10 days ago, but not there. And I glanced over at the horse, the stallion, who's in a paddock close to the house.
And the goats go over there and eat on it.
We
have to repair the whole fence this spring, and we have, because it's just was the wrong fence. They put it up. I thought it was right when I put it up. Well, now it's wrong, so we have to replace the whole thing. And that's one of our projects we got to do this spring.
And the goats have different spots that they go through. Even pregnant, they can go through the fence. And they come over and they eat the hay with the horse.
And he just lets them do it.
And he lets them do it. So I'm looking, and there's this grayish black thing standing. And holy crap! So
in the middle of all the hay that's on the ground.
Yeah. So I come into the house. I get my blankets and I'm towels and stuff, and I go out, and there's this baby girl out there just screaming, calling. She was calling, and
calling her mama, saying, "Where mama at?"
And so I glanced over to the next paddock over, and I see one of the nannies sitting on the ground, and so I start walking over that way. Well, she was cleaning up the second birth that she'd given, but she'd left one of them over here with the horse that was calling. So I bundled them up. What?
I'm just laughing at what Eddie's saying about the dream. And he goes, Gary and Jerry were the nightmares apart. I don't think so. I'm not a nightmare.
Excuse me?
I'm not a nightmare. I'm a dream.
Anyway, I took him over.
There's you two, please.
What's
up, Gary?
We got Lee and I got the thing expanded. We caught up the mom, drug her over, put her in there, but she wasn't showing much interest. And I wasn't too concerned because the first nanny that had a baby her baby didn't live last year, and she had twins and one twin passed, but we were able to save one. And she wasn't really that interested in the one that was still around. But within 24 hours, she was doing the maternal thing. I was really proud of her. She's doing a really, really good job. So I'm waiting for Brownie, because this nanny is Brownie, to start doing this maternal thing, but she's not. And so I put shirts on the babies.
We had some onesie shirts.
Lee and I expanded out because I had to pin up another nanny that had her baby in the morning. So I've got 3 nannies out there with babies.
Ralph.
And I wanted them all in this maternity area pinned up so that they have food and water to themselves. They don't have to fight with the other goats. The babies don't have to get run over. And I keep them in there like for 7 days or so. And by that time, the baby's established. It just depends.
You don't have to 7 days, but it's just until the mother and the baby you can tell that they're bonded, and that's when we let them go.
And I do have, out of the 8 nannies, only 2 are true mothers from before. Everybody else experienced mothers. Some of the does had babies last year, but the babies didn't make it, so they haven't had that experience. And I want that bonding. I don't want last year's demise.
Yeah.
So
that's a good word, demise.
So the temperatures are dropping. I had towels out there on top of dry hay. I kept putting the babies, every couple hours I'd go out there. I kept putting the babies back inside of the hut, and the one just, you have to hear him. She's on the video crying and crying.
Yep.
I said to Jerry last night, I says, I don't hear anything outside. And then I came back in. I said, I hear, I don't hear. What do you think? He said, it's up to you. I said, well, I want him to bond, and I'm hoping that this will work during the night. Well, it didn't. I went out there first thing this morning, and both babies were outside of the hut. I had to, do the chest rub kind of stuff on him, like you see on TV with the EMTs, and they all kind of like, they both kind of like prick their heads up. I was prepared to have them not survive the night because their mother didn't take care of them.
Or survive today even.
Well, no, last night.
Yeah.
So I had taken a bag with me.
You know, this slide's only an hour long, you know, right?
I know. I'm almost done.
All right.
I'm almost done. Stop. Anyway, I did my chores out there, gave everybody food and water, blah, blah, blah. The other babies were doing just fine, bouncing around, da, 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 da. Even the one that was born yesterday morning was just, all over the place. Brought the two.
Hey, Tiffany.
Two little girl, the twin girls, back with me to the house. I carried them in this, whatever. Came up on the porch, came in the house, fought my way through the dogs, and went into the bedroom. And as I'm going through the bedroom door, the one that's the most vocal, she just let out a
scream.
She just let out a call, and poor Jerry, he says, "What's going on? What's wrong? What's wrong?" I said, "I had to bring him in. We're not gonna if we don't do it, we're not going.
Hey, Wayne's World.
Make it. They're not gonna make it." So anyway, we got in to go.
So the one that was just barely making any noise. They were extremely
like a cat.
Yeah, so her name is
Miss Kitty.
Miss Kitty.
Miss Kitty.
And the other one is
Jackie, because she was born in
Jack's pen.
Jack's pen.
But
anyway,
she was just, her mouth was cold.
They were cold.
They were extremely cold. And so I did my thing, and
we went into goat mode.
Yeah, we went into goat mode, and I've done it before. I've raised goats in the house. I've got them. I've had them in the bathroom. I've had 4 of them in the bathroom, and we let them out of the bathroom in the morning. They would bunny hop out here. I'd feed all 4 of them in a bottle. Then they go outside. It was nice outside. Then they bunny hop follow me outside. They go to a pen.
Made a pen,
and they had a pen outside the day, but they would hop back in and come back in the house at night and sleep in the bathroom.
Hi, Heather. It's been a minute
Heather.
or two. Welcome in.
So anyway, are we ready
Almost.
to bring our guests?
So we were looking for a bigger box to put them in.
Yeah, well,
I was in the bedroom looking, and as I was cleaning out this box to take in there, this flash went across. I saw this flash go across the window. I thought, oh shoot! The German Shepherd got through a space like this on the gate from the porch and was out. So I'm out chasing her. Jerry's hollering at Robert to get up. Neither one of them are more early morning risers. It's because they stay up late, and that's just how the house works. And so I caught her up, but Robert wasn't too happy to get up that early, and Jerry wasn't really that happy because he knew his day had just been readjusted, and he wasn't going to get to do what he wanted to do. So I went out this afternoon to check on the mom, and she was not calling. And I know the mothers do when they're looking, because I had that Jewel,
get away from there.
Jewel.
Keep them out away from there.
They're just sniffing. They're not going to hurt them. Anyway, so I was chasing a dog down. This is even before I had to go to my little 2 or 3 hour job. And I had to go up to Dollar General, buy another heating blanket. We had to make 2 different beds because we wanted to give a lot of support to the one. But when I went out there this afternoon, like I said, Mom wasn't interested. She wasn't looking for him. She wasn't calling for him. And I've had goats looking for their baby. So I know what, I know what to look for, and she's not. And it's cold out there. What do you think, Robert? The temperature's down 10 degrees with the wind.
Yeah.
Oh, you're not going to do that.
What? Yeah.
Okay. Jesus.
That in case I don't want to spill it. Okay.
Anyway, so here's our
our special guest tonight, and I'm going to give you.
I hope we have enough light.
Oh, there's enough light. Here. You got Miss Kitty. Back up.
It's okay. She has this little squeak. But they're warmed up.
Oh yeah, they're
finally, warmed up. And they've got, and it's hard to tell because they're all black.
They're all black. Yeah. So Look at her. Burp that way.
That-
This one's the one.
That's Jackie.
That's
B.
Jackie, which is the one that was doing the. Oh, you're awfully vocal now when you were barely making noise. Go away. Go away. Barely making noise earlier. So here. Come on.
Well, Dad this year is a dapple black and white, and so
That's not too hot, is it?
the
It's a little
first
on the
baby
side.
born is very boar looking, Boer, very boar looking. She has brown. Stop. She has brown on her face and white on her head, and then the twin boys that were
Oh, it's
born
not that warm.
yesterday.
Yeah, open up.
They're black and white on their head. Stop, on their heads, but and they have some black shading on their feet.
Joe, go lay down.
And then let me see. And then the little girl that was stop. She doesn't need to be licked. The little girl born yesterday morning. I can't remember what she looks. She's got the black on her legs.
You still got, you're still pretty full.
But
How's her belly feel?
But mom is yeah, she's okay. Mom is a
swap me.
brown boar
Okay.
who had a baby last year, and I don't know if I can't remember exactly what happened, but the baby didn't make it. But she wasn't very, if I remember right, she wasn't very maternal, which surprises me because her mother's still on the farm, and she
Come on. Yep.
and she was a good mother. So I don't know, but if they can't take care of their babies, we don't mind. It's kind of inconvenient, but we don't mind, doing this, in the house and all that kind of stuff. And the dogs all get used to it and whatever. But the true success is when the mother does the raising, and that's what we really want. That's her job, and if she can't do her job, then she might need to go down the road a little bit. Adrian, Indiana Backyard Gardener. Hello. I said,
Yeah. Look at it.
see, that's her little.
And this
squeaky.
is the one that was barely spilling out, barely alive this morning. She brought it in, and you couldn't even tell. She didn't even tell. She's not cold.
No, she was cold.
Yeah, she was really cold. Feet are a little cold. But look at that. Look at that face. Look at that face is bright.
You can't hardly see it.
Yeah, it's hard. It's hard to tell. I know.
They are so black. I mean, they're black.
Jet black. Yeah. There you see the face.
Get back.
What the heck did Quentin just do?
Jack turns 2, and his little brother or little sister will be here Wednesday. Happy week. Jeez.
Wow, Quentin.
Hey,
thanks.
Adrian.
Anyways, so I think we're probably going to keep you. Yeah, because I have to put so much work into you. Okay, I'll put you back in here. Yeah.
Yeah. I just don't. My gut tells me she's not going to be a good mother.
Oop, and we'll put you in there.
So,
hey, back up, puppy dogs.
So tomorrow I'm going to release her out back with the rest of with the other girls.
Lay down.
Because I actually could
Back
use.
up.
I need to clean this. I need to clean the space up for the next baby.
Lay down,
babies. Cooking with Stephen and Jackie. Hi, how are
Hey.
you? Welcome in.
I've seen them in Devil Dogs, and hey, Joel, they're not puppies.
All right.
All right, I'm gonna pick them back. So, and then I'm gonna do the
We're
wheel.
gonna do the wheel.
So here's the word. You guys got a couple minutes. You have put the word in. Put the word in.
And
Show them what you're gonna do. If you're gonna go big, click on this right here, right there. That'll make you
scared.
just click right there. Isn't it? Right there. No, right there. Click. There you go.
Okay.
And I'll
This is a 4 jars towel sealed with love. The lid lovers corner for Valentine's. my 4-jar collection towels is going down, but that's good. So he's going to spin the wheel, and we'll get that out. And then after that, I'll tell you. Oh, I was going to tell you, I looked this up, that the first Valentine's Day was celebrated on February 14th, 496 AD. A pope established the day as a religious feast day to honor Saint Valentine and other martyrs. So the very first one was back in 496 AD. Good heavens. That's a long time ago, during the Roman days. I'm going to go sewing with my friend on
We
Valentine's.
have 18 out of the 43 that want towels.
Well, that's fine. But
That's fine. Gary's got 2 sets, so he probably just one in anyways. I'll give you guys 5 seconds if you want to put any more in.
Hearts is the word.
5, 4.
Get my notes out here.
3. You're right. 2, 1. Here he goes. It's all right, baby. Lay down.
Adrian, Indiana backyard gardener. Congratulations. I will get that out into the mail to you.
Okay.
Awesome.
So you need to email us at that email address below. Adrian, I already know you got it because I've been back and forth emails. But anyways, I will do that. And excuse me.
And then next week's word is going to be presidents, plural. Presidents. Presidents. Doesn't have to be capitalized, doesn't have to be lowercase, can be mixed. No hashtag. Presidents.
Come on, Hunter. Good boy.
So.
All right. So you saw our guest, and they're doing okay. And I'll keep them alive. I'll do the feeding.
We when we've brought them in, we haven't
lost them. So
lost
as long as they're alive, we brought some in that were like that one this morning. This barely was breathing, and we lost one of them one time. But once I've got them where they're like this is, it just takes them a little while to get used to sucking on the bottle. And once they get sucking on the bottle after like a day or two, then they go to town. Well,
and the other thing too is their body heat. Their body temperature has to be up for them to even want to eat.
Right.
It's if you don't have that up, then
we always keep colostrum and always keep milk replacer here. Mm-hmm. And we have fed calves several times.
Yeah, we bottle fed,
And what haven't we bottle fed?
We did bottle feed a llama once.
Yeah, we bottle fed a llama once that was in the house.
No horses. No cows.
Yeah, well, we haven't had any baby horses on the farm, so.
And no cows. Well, bottle fed cows, but
not in the house.
Not in the house, but only 1 or 2 did we bottle feed that were.
Hey, Brampton Gardner, welcome in. What's her name? I want to say Rochelle. That's not right. Welcome in. Thank you. And I didn't see this one. Did you see Derek? Did we say hello to Derek before?
No.
Hey, Derek, welcome in.
I was probably telling my.
And then Kate.
Oh, Greenland Quilter. Katie is in the house.
Oh, really? She's in there. Welcome in.
She was leaving. She came in when you were getting ready to leave with the box.
Okay. Well, welcome in, Rochelle. That's it. At Brampton Garden, Rochelle. Thank you guys for coming in. Thanks for the ones who stayed here after the giveaway. Next week for sure we'll have
the pen set,
the pen and pencil set on the wheel. And anybody else who still want a chance to get in before the goal ends, and if you want to shot at the pen and pencil set. So it's $2 for a spot on the wheel. So whatever you give, will convert over to spot on the wheel.
Rebecca, Touched by Yarn, and our treasure home, Nancy will be doing their live tonight
yeah.
at 8:30 on Rebecca's channel. I don't know.
There's zombie preparedness.
Adrian, are you doing a live tonight? I try to check community pages, or what they're calling post pages, to get my information, and I wasn't sure. The only one I saw was Rebecca and Nancy. So, but since you're in here, I thought I'd ask. Yeah. We've all, unfortunately, I guess that's our
Well, thank you, Quinn. I appreciate it. Really
Yeah.
do. I mean, everything we make off YouTube goes back into YouTube or goes into the farm. So.
Yeah. That would be interesting. All about Greenland.
Oh, that's tomorrow evening.
Tomorrow, Tuesday night. It was for Chief fans. It was a horrible game last night.
It was absolutely terrible.
However, that's not what I.
It was just a terrible game. Period.
I don't want to talk about the game.
Okay, we won't talk about the game.
No.
So don't say nothing, Devil Dog. Okay.
What I wanted to talk about was the overwhelming, I don't know, not response, but that rocket.com commercial where they had John Denver's song going on, Country Home. I'm telling you, that was, the stadium, they were singing it. There's been posts on Instagram and I think Facebook too, showing families singing it at the same time. That was amazing. That almost got me to tears, like Lee Greenwood's song, God Bless America. His song comes on and I just get goosebumps and I just, get a couple tears. It was just amazing. 4 p.m. Eastern time.
Yep. 4 p.m. Eastern time. That's 3 o'clock real time.
Jerry says, yeah. Anyway, I thought that was probably, I didn't really catch all the commercials. I missed the Budweiser commercials. Remember the frogs?
Yeah.
I missed those. And the Clydesdale one is always a good one.
No, they're always good.
Yeah, that's always good. But that John Denver song was amazing. That was really amazing.
Starts at, now she starts at 5 Eastern time. So it's 4 real time. She had the real time up before.
Okay, so 4 p.m. Central time.
Yeah, with the real time.
Got it.
I
didn't watch the halftime
I didn't see the halftime show because I was checking emails and checking Facebook YouTube to see what our numbers was and all that stuff. I was just checking out, doing a lot of stuff. So I missed the whole halftime show.
There hasn't really been a good halftime show for me in a long time, and I just kind of mute it.
Yeah, the Super Bowl. I don't know. It's a money thing. I mean, it's all about paying. I mean, the lowest, cheapest ticket was $7,500. I mean, that's ridiculous. I mean, I don't know. I sit home and watch it on TV. I want to watch it, and that way I can get and go to the bathroom where I want, and I don't stand in line.
I asked him a couple times. I said, we don't have to watch it. She
goes, you want to? That's the fourth quarter. You want to turn it now? No, we'll watch it and see how bad they lose by. But anyways,
that's cool, Quentin.
What?
Lee Greenwood offered him a job one time, but he declined it.
Oh wow.
He's a good guy.
Anyways, what else we got?
Brampton Gardner, it's almost like you could sew and just listen to it, but sometimes you have to glance up every once in a while. That's why I like to watch reruns of shows, series.
The game, I'm going to say one little thing about the game. It seemed like to me the referees were trying not to call penalties on the other team. I saw a lot of holding. I saw a lot of hands to the face that they blanketly didn't even call. It was like they tried not to call penalties on the Eagles because they didn't want anybody saying that the referees were favoring the Chiefs. But as far as I'm concerned, they did the opposite last night. They didn't do it any justice.
Okay.
And the referees don't do it justice as far as I'm concerned.
And Devil Dog said, I thought we weren't going to talk about the game.
That's it. That's all I've said. I said my piece. I mean, difference. So
not going to change.
They're going to change it. No, they're going to change it. It is what it is.
Pick a different team for next year.
I don't know. I'll stick with the Chiefs. You know, that's because I live in Chief country, so.
Yeah.
And if I live in the country area, then I'm going to vote for the team that's in the country.
Yep.
So, anyways.
So what? So we're just getting ready for another cold.
Yeah.
We do have a lead on. Some more round bales, so we're not panicking.
Yeah, I got to get. Well, I'm supposed to be getting money from the government for the drought relief. If I get that, if that comes, I can pay the guy, and I can, you know, get the bales of hay. But we're still still in 20s.
Yeah, we're gonna have to put one out for the goats and Jack tomorrow, and the cows.
We'll see. Yeah, we'll see what they have left. We just pick the stuff up they have and fluff it up.
Well, we could do that too.
But anyways,
and that's about it. Not too much else.
No,
going on.
Goat season or kidding season is always I want to say nightmare. But it's not really a nightmare, but it's always a adventure around here.
Yeah,
because it's always when it gets cold.
We usually have them.
You can almost guarantee you can have babies when it starts when the barometer goes down and it starts to get cold.
Yeah.
So, these cows, they have their babies when it gets cold. Their babies jump up pretty darn quick.
Yeah, and that's kind of why we've decided we're trying to change over from Boer goats, BOER, Boer goats
to
Kinkos. Kinkos, they do better, and the babies do better in.
And Jesper's a Kinko. He's 100% Kinko, and so these babies are basically 50-50, except for if Melissa has a baby, because she's 100% Kinko. Mm-hmm. So her babies be 100% Kinko. Anyways.
Oh, thank you, Teresa. It's fun to do the baby videos on the baby goats.
Yeah, I don't need to rope them.
I do.
Like Susan does, though.
I have to rope up the mom. See, because I pin them up, and I can take the babies over and then go back for the mom, and I can catch them sometimes, but they're smart. So I have a lariat out by the pen, and I had to catch 2 of them with the lariat. I haven't drug them just by that. I grab them by their front foot and kind of walk them across, but I have to pull on them. But I have to keep the rope around them in case they get away from me.
And if they have horns,
you're still pulling on them.
You're able to grab them once you catch them, grab them by the horns and pretty much. But if they don't have horns, we have a lot of them that don't have horns. It's going to be a challenge.
Yeah. So. And so I take the next day off. No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah.
But I usually have some sore muscles right here from dragging them over. And then it's maneuvering to get them into the pen because they don't realize what's going on yet. But once they get in there and they find there's a bowl of food and a flake of hay just for them, then they're okay.
They're all excited about it then.
They're pretty much, and they're not, the nannies that are not humanized, because we don't want to do that with the livestock. We try not to. I mean, the little babies we do, but once those girls get out in the herd, they're going to hook up with their cousins, and they're going
when they start getting, when they're a couple days old, like 4 to 5 days old, they start getting their little bouncy. Mm-hmm. They bounce and it's funny. I can sit there and watch them for hours bouncing around playing, and then the llama. Now, I don't know if this time Simon will do it because he was out there checking on them and watching them. Sparky will do it because he's out there watching them and he's checking on them. But Sparky's mother, which was Cinnamon, mm-hmm. would lay down and the goats would climb up all over her. Yeah. So we have to see if Sparky will let the babies do that. Hello, Ann Dale. Welcome in.
Hi, Ann.
We'll have to watch and see if he lets the babies climb up all over them and all around them and all that stuff, because she used to lay out there and they would climb up on her and give her massages, it was fun to watch them.
Yeah, it was cute. But once these girls get back out there and to get mixed into the herd and whatever, they won't remember us.
No,
they might remember our voices.
Right.
but
they'll convert right to being baby goats.
yeah. Sparky, Karen, Sparky was very babysitter like with the goats, and that was the first baby that we had that he was doing that with, and Robert heard him growling, but the calf that we haven't been able to get out of that pen over to with her friend was hanging around that baby too, and so we think maybe that Sparky was growling at the calf. Yeah.
Because the llama, that's the reason we got the llamas, is because they're guard animals, and they will protect the other animals, especially if they're raised with them. Simon, which is Sparky's dad, over on the side, he's on the yard over here. We don't put him with the other animals because he wants to. He's mean. This is that way. He's just mean.
He just
He'll knock you down.
You don't know what happened, but he just had.
He's got this thing that he's mean. He'll spit on you. He'll growl at you. He'll scream at you. You know, we've had people stop and look at in the cars on the road when he's out there, and they stop to look at him, and they want to walk up and pet him. And I usually hear the dogs start barking when somebody parks out there. So I run out there to check. And I tell him, do not get near the llama because he will scream at you. And if you have a hat on, he'll take your hat away. And, you know, so, he'll spit on you. I mean, and, he's doing his job. And I still need to find signs that said guard llama on duty.
Amazon has it.
We need to get that sign ordered.
That's the easiest way I can get in there, Karen. And it's, I've been doing it for, 15 years now. Climbing the cattle panels.
Oh yeah, she climbs over cattle panels.
That's
a country girl for you. She just climb right over the cattle panels.
Once Robert gets the panel, attached, it's a pain in the ass to undo it and then redo it. And it's easier for me to climb. And I've got a couple handles there. So,
and she's 71 years old, and she still climbs up like she was a 16-year-old. I can't do that. My knee won't bend enough for me to climb over like that. I'll sit there and unwind the wire. Anyways.
Well, one of these days we want to have permanent pins.
We're gonna make a nursery out
where we have a gate, that you can go in and out of. But anyway.
Yeah, we're gonna make a nursery out here where we took the old nursery down. We've already got plans to try to build a nursery this year out there where each has individual pins, and you can go in from the one side and go from one pin to the next pin, next pin.
Yeah.
So you can keep all these baby goats and stuff. The only thing is you have to drag them from the paddocks into their pin over here. So,
but you can do that when
getting ready to have them,
getting close to having babies.
Yeah, and you can tell because goats are like cows when they udder starts to fill up and their ova stretches out a little bit, and you can easy, hey, you can tell when you're Susan's still a little off on the cows, but pretty I've got where I can get within 48 hours of cows. The goats, I don't pay enough attention to the goats to be able to do it. So, but anyways, what else we got?
I think that's about it. Not much more. It's February. This is actually winter for us right now. It's supposed to start in December, but December's kind of like still part of fall in a sense.
Yeah, December's nice. We're here. November, December. Hello, Henry Leslie from Vermont.
Hoping that
thanks for coming in.
Spring isn't too. Evelyn Newman, you can come in anytime you want.
Yes.
Anytime. The door is always open.
Evelyn.
The door is always open. Just starting to get my head wrapped around.
What are you cooking for supper, Evelyn?
Just starting to get my head wrapped around the garden and whatever, and we've changed a few things, but
that's next here. We'll start expanding the garden.
There was a stack of buckets outside the jam shop this morning, and I thought,
you didn't grab them? You should grab them. I need them for the walnuts.
I've got 12 out there that haven't been holding.
Oh, that's something here. I'm going to start set the taps up to tap up the walnut tree. I need it the next couple of days because it's going to be cold enough. And then when it starts warming up, the sap will start running. So, anyways, we're gonna boil up some some walnut syrup.
Walnut syrup to make walnut syrup.
We're going to boil walnut sap.
Sap to make walnut syrup. There
Right.
you go. That's
And
it.
then we don't know because we never had it before, but it's there. We've been told walnut syrup tastes like butterscotch.
Mm-hmm.
So,
and if it doesn't work and it's terrible and we don't like it or whatever, our investment was not that much into the equipment.
It wasn't that big deal because we have lots of walnut trees here, so that's good.
Yeah, so that'll be fun.
Yep. Yes, Gary will use it on pancakes, and maybe if it's decent, we might
share.
We might share with some people.
It
We
might be
send out
our
a
giveaway.
pint jar or so, if it's decent. But I'm not sending stuff out that if I'm not going to eat it, I don't expect other people to eat it.
And on a quick note, Jerry, you went to your
I went to my B class last
classes.
week and sat through three classes in 3 days in a row of B.
It was evenings. It was night.
Evenings.
It was a couple
yeah,
hours
it was 3 hours each night, and sat through the class, and a lot of people in that class. I was really surprised. Hey, John, hunting with stuff with J&J.
Evelyn's having.
Which one? Wait, right here. Evelyn right here.
She wrote what she's having for dinner. You
Well,
asked her.
I missed it, didn't I?
Yeah.
I must have missed it up here, huh?
Right there. No, that's Derek.
You see it?
Yeah, I did right there.
Oh,
Homemade cheese and ooh, 3 fried beans and lemon pie.
Ooh, lemon pie.
Ooh. That's yummy. How far away are you, Evelyn?
Yeah. Do we have time to drive?
Yeah. Can we hop in the helicopter and
Don't be telling people we have a helicopter.
Oh.
No, we don't. We have a drone. If I could ever learn how to drive it, fly it. Anyways.
So that's about it.
Yeah. I mean, it's been an exciting day. I am going to get some sleep tonight, no matter what. Because I was sitting here watching TV and before the live, and I nodded off.
Hunting and stuff with J&J.
That's
Hello.
Sean, hunting stuff with J&J is John.
That's nice.
So it was just letting you know.
I won't remember that part.
Okay.
It's just enough to say their names correctly to.
Here you go. Gary said he'll shout you out if you send him food. He'll do anything for food.
Shoot. Well, hope everybody's prepared for whatever weather you've got coming your way. We're pretty good about what we've got going. New Mexico. I bet we've driven past your house, past you quite a few times when we were going back and forth to California and here.
Yep, you're right there on I-40, isn't it? We go on.
That's an hour and a half past north of El Paso.
So she's in
New Mexico.
She's right on the border.
Mm-hmm.
What was I going to say? Oh, in April, I will be going to the Rendezvous down in Texas, put on by Devil Dog and Gary at Bet Loop 29. And I will be going live, going down there because I'll need. I won't be able to read the chat, but I'll be able to talk, and it'll help me stay awake driving down there by myself because Susan's not going. She'll be in California.
Anne's having Salisbury steak, butter beans, and baked potato with coconut cake for that's yummy too.
Ooh, that sounds good too. Yeah. Starting to snow. Quinn said it's starting to snow in Iowa. Finally getting some snow. Wow. I don't mind the snow. It's just I don't like it when we're having baby goats. That's the bad part. So once the goats get a week old, they do okay.
Yeah, and that's why I keep them locked up with mom because I don't want moms to have to fight over the grain food, and they will do that. And I want them to have, their own so that they can. Everyone can see the White Sands Missile Range National Park from her front door. Oh, I bet that's a pretty sight. But anyway, that's why I have my maternity ward.
No, Susan's not coming to Oregon. She's going to Fresno area for her annual quilt retreat.
with my
with
sisters.
her sisters and her
and
mother.
I get to see my mom.
Yeah,
at
you
the
get to see your
same
mom
time.
again.
My mom used to come, but she stopped when she turned 90, and the COVID came along. She hasn't sewn since.
Yeah,
But and that's okay.
but we will be there in Seattle in August.
Yeah,
So
that's our trip.
you can drive up to Seattle if you want, Heather.
We just booked all our. We
Yep.
decided we wanted to do something every day.
We got our excursions all done. We got everything done. I got the going live on the ship taken care of also. So I'll be going live on the ship.
Brampton Gardner, where's your retreat at? Quilt Festival. Oh, Mid America
What's he
Quilt
saying?
Festival. That's fun. I haven't been to a quilt festival since I left California. Though I went to
Gary, crazy guy.
what do they call it? The one that's in Los Angeles area. I can't remember. And went with my sisters. I've been to the sisters quilt open air show in Oregon once, and that's been about it.
Well, Heather, we will be there 2 days prior to the actual the cruise leaves on Sunday. We'll be there on Friday, and we'll be there 1 day after the cruise gets back. So we're staying a day before, 2 days before, and 1 day after the cruise.
Road to California. Yes, I've been. Oh,
yeah.
That was amazing. That was amazing, Anne. Yes.
Yep, I remember that.
That was a long. You didn't go.
I know, but I remember you going.
Oh yeah, that was a long time ago for me.
Yeah, we were actually in California.
Mhm.
We were in San Diego then.
Yeah.
Anyways, it's past our time.
Oh, it's in Ontario. Okay. Brampton Gardner, it must be Canadian. Oh, we ran over. I'm so sorry. Remember Rebecca and Nancy at 8:30, and the Vineyard Chicks
That's
probably
45
at
minutes from now.
8 o'clock. And I didn't see if Adrian was
8:30 is it 8:30 Eastern time?
8:30 Central time.
Central time. So that's
Yes.
an hour and 15 minutes.
Yeah.
Then. No, it's an hour and 45 minutes. That's an hour and 45 minutes. It's 8:30 Central time. Anyways, you guys, stay safe, stay warm, and what's your thing? There's Teresa. She was here earlier. I said that. Hey, Teresa, stay safe. So, what are you gonna say? What's your thing?
Have a nice week. Have
Yep.
a happy evening, a good Monday evening, and a safe and good, productive week.
Yep, and
take care.
smile at somebody today.
Yes.
Or
Or tomorrow.
Or
You can
tomorrow.
tomorrow since it's evening time.
Smile at somebody this week.
Yeah.
All right. So
Good night, everybody.
Good night, everyone.
See you next week.
Love you all. Thank you.
From the West Coast to Missouri's land, we built this life with our own two hands. Cattle, goats, and donkeys too. Horses and llamas, we're a farm that grew. Chickens clucking, dogs running free. This is the place we're meant to be. Let the singing begin, we're the owners now. Through the ups and downs, we make it somehow. The good, the bad, the pretty, the pain. These are the golden days we claim. Butler Family Farm is where we win. Let the stinging begin. Sunrise hits, chores on the list. Bowling lanes at night, wood crafts we twist. Jerry's on the forge, Susan's quilting art. Robert's gaming strong, each plays their part. With every day new stories unfold. Living life, it never gets old. Let the singing begin, we're the owners now. Through the ups and downs, we make it somehow. The good, the bad, the pretty, the pain. These are the golden days we claim. Butler Family Farm, it's where we win. Let the singing begin. Years and counting, still going strong. Meetups with friends, our journey's long. From San Diego shores to Missouri's hills, we found our home, it gives us thrills. Let the stinging begin, we're being owners now. Through the ups and downs, we make it somehow. The good, the bad, the pretty, the pain. These are the golden days we claim. Butler Family Farm, it's where we win. Let the stinging begin, we're being owners now. Through the ups and downs, we make it somehow. The good, the bad, the pretty, the pain. These are the golden days we claim. Butler Family Farm, it's where we win. Let the stinging begin.